All right, kill it. Selena.
I'll speak for her while she's driving. um for EA.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I thought I was speaking. Can you make it bigger though? I'm sorry. Can you make it bigger? Can Todd pick on open original? If you click on open original, it'll make it bigger. I'm sitting up here just talking and it's not moving. I mean, y'all ain't heard nothing I said.
Is it bigger?
It should be bigger. If you open original, it'll take it like to a whole different internet page. Like it'll be huge. It'll be outside of Discord, really. Yes, Baba, I am driving, so somebody else is gonna have to talk to it.
Is this it? No.
Yeah.
That's bigger.
No, if you click on open original, it takes it to a separate page.
Yeah. All right. Look, this is open original right here.
Yep, click that.
I did.
Okay, you should see another page popped up. It may not just be on the screen that you're sharing. It's going to be an internet page. And whoever said that they would read it for me, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That's Lil Kim.
Not Lil Kim.
That was not Kim. I don't know who it was.
It was
Kim?
Yes.
Oh. Girl, like, you in a cold or something?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I went outside yesterday.
Okay, because you sound like a whole different person. I'm like, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just read what she has here. She has for EA was a bullish order block for the week. It did as projected. There was an easy money strategy retracement, and Selena, you have bullish for a few pips, 367 pips possible.
Okay, so for the easy money strategy, that's where the most of the pips came from on this pair. So the retracement gave you the most pips, and then it started buying, but it didn't buy up as much as the easy money strategy retracement pips gave.
But I think
it was a possible 300.
Was this the one I showed you, Selena?
Yes, but if you're looking from the weekly, if you pull up the weekly order block,
I understand, but this is like a 500 and some pip move.
We can't see what you're looking at. We're looking at Discord.
I know. I'm on Discord, but the pullback and then the buy up, I think, was about 500 pips.
Maybe I measured the weekly candle wrong then. Very well could have.
No, okay, so that's not it. That's not the one I showed you. It is 500 pips. It is, well, I guess it is 500 pips. 249 down. 249 down, and then same thing up, back up. If you do the 249 down and the 249 up, it's over 500 pips.
Can we see what you're looking at, Ty? How you looking at it?
All righty, let me show you. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, and so doing it that way, Kim and everybody, then most on all of these it's double the number of pips that I have then, because I really just measured the weekly candle and the number of the pips, but I didn't think about measuring up and measuring down like Todd is getting ready to show.
Right, so everybody see the screen? In fact, this is the one I showed you. I missed this trade, but I talked about this trade last week.
Yeah, that was the one.
So on the way down, when this thing sold down, it was a 5 point 8% trade on the way down. Then it turned around and went right back up. And it was a 13.7% trade on the way back up. You could have made 13.
Can you show the daily chart? Because wouldn't that show us what it did each day for the week?
On Sunday night, it sold down. You see that? Monday night, it bought up.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you could have been finished trading Monday night with basically almost 20%. Sometimes it works out like that. But you know, this, it did exactly what we thought it would do. Easy money, baby. Y'all see that? Everybody tracking?
Tracking. All right, so the next pair is, if you can bring up EC, EUR, EuroCAD. The weekly order block was bullish. It did as projected. Again, the easy money strategy retracement.
Down.
Oh,
Up.
wait a minute.
See it? Down. Up.
You're on the daily. Oh,
Well, but
oh.
it's, I can pull up the weekly.
Oh.
And you're gonna see.
I mean, I'm trying to read what Selena got here.
Well,
Visuals,
I'm telling you,
visuals,
this is the
visual.
visual. It went down, came up, and now it's selling.
Mhm. You said came down, came up. And
What were you
was that?
saying no for, Todd? Did you saying it wasn't an easy money strategy?
What do you mean no? I didn't say no.
Are you? Oh, I thought you just said no.
No, that's Kim. Kim said no. Why are you saying
No.
Kim sound like me?
No, he said, shut up.
What?
No, he was saying, I was telling him to go to the weekly, and
Oh.
he was saying, no.
Okay,
So if you
So 219 possible, 219 possible pips.
so
Pips
you would
swap.
have got 168 on the way down. And 169 on the way up, whatever that is.
I need to revise
Yeah.
counting the pips when it
So
comes to the easy
if
money
you just
strategy.
traded it both ways, you would have caught over 300 pips.
So now we're up to 4,000 pips for the week.
Yeah, it doesn't, I mean, all that's cool, but the you know, the thing that we want to understand is that these weekly order blocks are paying pretty much. Everybody tracking?
Tracking. Next
Tracking.
is EuroChef. Clickety clack clack. Had a bullish weekly order block, and it did as projected. 152 pips possible.
Wait, you said this was a bullish order block?
Yeah, it says bullish.
Right here.
But it sold every day last week.
No, it didn't. Can you?
No.
You see this candle right here?
Wait, can you go to the daily again then?
Sweet Jesus.
Say sweet Jesus.
Friday.
Oh, it sold, it bought up at the first part of the week.
Yeah.
It pulled back. And
All right.
So I wouldn't say that did as planned, but.
I was gonna say, Todd, since our focus is somewhat like kind of the Sunday into Monday transition, this wouldn't have worked out.
No, listen, y'all. Y'all,
go to the
wait,
weekly.
wait. I need y'all to focus.
Whoa, why are you
Wait.
doing that?
I just need y'all to focus. If you are looking for a buy, you're gonna set your alert and you're gonna watch the pair for it to buy. if you're expecting easy money, you might have sold it that night. It only went down a few pips and then it bought up. So as a trader, it's our responsibility to monitor our pair that we're going to trade. So if I'm going to trade easy money strategy on this pair and I start selling it, I'm going to see it turn around. I'm already expecting this to buy this week anyway. So I need for us to understand as a trader, this is a buy, right? This is a buy. That's what we expect. So you have to be prepared to do such at any moment during the week. That should be like standard practice. So whether you were trying to get some cheap pips on an easy money strategy or not, which is cool, and you could have got a few, but you would have only gotten a few. The easy money strategy is just a hedge. You'd got 40 pips and then it would reversed on you. So, you know, that's not the guarantee. The easy money strategy isn't the guarantee, but if you would have traded it, maybe you would have got those 40 pips, or maybe you would have got 20 of those pips before you realize, hey, let me just buy this or whatever. The point is, the pair went up like it was supposed to. It went to this next order block, which would have given you $93 pips. And if you had traded it past that order block, it would have given you over 100 pips. In these 90 pips, I just need 70 of them to get my personal 10%. Whatever your goal is, whether it's 5%, whether it's 6%, 3%, this one candle, this whole day should have provided you with whatever your goal was, right? And if you aren't there yet as a trader, that's probably where you need to be. So you had 2 whole days of this buying. This bought for 2 days before it retraced. So this wasn't a pair that should have snuck up on you if it traded up for 2 days. So it did exactly as planned. And it's something that we should anticipate if we're looking to trade this pair. I personally wasn't looking to trade Euroship. But if I was, I would have tried the easy money strategy and it would have given me about 40 pips before it reversed. And I would have saw it reversing. So I would have bought it up and I would have collected those 100 pips. And I would have needed 70 of them to meet my goal. Everybody understand that?
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
I guess I just didn't realize that when you're trading the weekly chart, everything happens so fast. Like you're basically telling me that the easy money portion of this strategy is already over. And when I look at this chart, and can you go to the weekly? It looks like it just tapped in. So you still have a chance to keep buying up, and you're telling me the whole trade is already over.
Well, I don't tell you that the whole trade is over. I think the trade dictates what time it goes up. What I'm telling you is, if you're going to trade this, you have to manage this trade. Right? If you look at this chart, the trend is not an uptrend, it's a downtrend, right?
Right.
So what more do you need? If you caught those 100 pips of it going up, then that's cool. If it starts selling back down, you got to understand that too. Now it's in kind of a no man's land where it got rejected, the moving average. So I would anticipate this probably
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because it's following the trend. But the point is, if you expected this to go up last week, like we did, you collected over 100 pips, which is a great week in my opinion, right? Like, we have to manage whatever trade that we're taking. It's up to us as the individual trader to manage it, because we're the ones that are actually interested in trading that pair. And that's why whenever people ask me what I'm trading, you know, there's a reason why that. Now you look up at this monthly chart like we all did. I think this was one of the pair we were looking at trading for the month. You know it's a bearish order block that just needs to tap in, right? You see that, Kenya?
Yes.
So this shouldn't have came as a surprise to any of us, really. You know, like if we're being completely honest, like this, we should expect for that thing to tap in and start pushing away. That's exactly what we wanted to see. But we still collected that 100 pips that it tapped in, and now we can sell this thing for the rest, you know, of the month. Hopefully, it'll just collapse down. And if you're looking at this from a long-term perspective, you know, maybe we'll get 287 pips the rest of the month, this selling down or more. Maybe it goes past where this wick has already been. But I would feel super confident in trading this down for these 200 and some pips that it's already been that low. Any questions on that?
No questions. That was good.
All right, what's the next one?
All righty. The next pair is Euro JPY.
I'm on the monthly still.
So I think was that a week?
2 week. This is 2
This
weeks.
was the previous, yeah, because
Yeah.
I thought it was just like what y'all was just saying in the previous pair. You know, don't forget, sometimes it may not do it all that we think it's going to do in that previous week. So, you know, it's an opportunity to
Tap
give
in.
some more of it for the next
Understand.
week.
Okay, yeah, but we should expect this to keep selling. I'm assuming. But I wouldn't even bother.
Can you zoom out for a second?
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother with this pair until it gives us an order block. I think it's going to drop, but it's really neither here nor there with what we're doing. We're doing order blocks at the weekly level. There's nothing wrong with selling this, but it's not on par with what we're doing.
But that was for last week, Todd, not this. It's not a this week order block. That was from last week, and it had tapped into the order block.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Last week.
But what I'm saying is, we don't even need to go over it. It's, I mean, it tapped in and it sold a little bit, but we'll let Sean waste his time selling that.
Well, the monthly tells you it's going to sell.
I know, but what's the next? What's next?
Euro USD, and
IRO?
this was the same as
From the week before?
Euro JPY still.
Oh, Euro Jappy. Okay.
Oh, the euros are all selling, it looks like.
Well, anything
Yeah.
dollar's gonna be selling.
But
Yeah, that's looking like a sell to me. Hold on. Hold-y-do. Selena wrote it did as projected, 260 possible pips.
For the euro. Yeah, you can keep riding that thing down, especially the interest at the CPI. When is CPI? Wednesday?
I think it's a Wednesday.
I thought somebody said FOMC is Wednesday.
Oh, I don't know. Look, here I am talking. Here I am.
Let me see.
Don't even look. I'm acting like I know fundamentals.
FOMC.
that's how Americans do, Kim. They are.
We act like we know stuff.
FOMC is Tuesday. I think that's what this is.
You're in the wrong date. That's October 4th.
That's October. Okay, it's still Tuesday.
The 7. What, no, 7.
PPI is Wednesday.
Thursday.
Wait, there's two.
Yeah.
There's the member speaks and then there's FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday. So which one is most important, or are they both
Well,
important?
they're both red. So you got PPI and CPI. So basically, Tuesday through Thursday, US News is gonna, Tuesday through Friday, US News is
Gonna
gonna,
not be trading next.
it's gonna jack up the movement. So if you, this is gonna have a huge effect on the indices too, because depending on what the PPI and more importantly, the CPI says, those indices are gonna react, because if the CPI reading is down, that'll be a good indication that inflation is backing off. But pay attention to what those Fed speakers say, because it's not only do they need the inflation to back off, but they also need the jobs to break. They need to see unemployment spike. So, I think regardless, the Fed is probably going to still talk the same talk. They're going to still be hawkish. And I think they're still going to drive the indices.
Y'all know what the leading indicator is for unemployment? The leading subset indicator is
What's that?
Black unemployment.
Yeah, the Black people are still working. So they're going to still break the market.
Well, that's not what I'm saying, but Black people historically are the first people to be laid off. But when you see that Black number up there, where there ain't no giving, then the economy, that the employment is holding. But the first
Where you find-
figure that
where do
it's
you
gonna
find
go
Black-
is you're gonna see a spike in Black unemployment.
Where do you find these Black numbers?
I honestly don't know, but I watched CNBC, or is it MSNBC?
Mhm.
I mean, one of the analysts mentioned it yesterday, as a matter of fact, yesterday morning. And I have heard it, periodically throughout my life. I found that interesting that he mentioned that again yesterday.
Yeah, you say you darkies are still at work, so they got to break it.
Mhm. Okay. So your USD we're still selling. Next pair is
Not necessarily. But go ahead.
Huh?
You said next pair is what?
GBP AUD.
GBP. Oh,
AUD had a bullish weekly order block.
same thing. Tapped in, came down.
Yep, easy money strategy. Retracement, 466 possible pips.
Next.
GBP CAD, GCAD had a bullish order block. I think it's probably the same thing. Did as projected. Easy money strategy.
It's sold down, yeah.
Next is GBP G-Chef.
Hey, I'm not trading that. That's Sean. Same thing. What up? Came down. GBP NZD, is that one of them too?
And GBP NZD, yes.
All right, this one went up, came down.
GN gave out so many pips this week.
Oh,
It's
man.
ridiculous.
It always does. This little move gave, and I think it's going to sell this week, and I'm going to love it.
Yeah, that's one of my faves for this week too.
All right, let's talk about the new order blocks.
One of my faves.
Why are y'all selling GN this week? What do you see there?
Previews. We're not. No joke. No joke. You see this bearish order block on the daily?
Yes, I see it now.
And
Okay.
it's chalk on the daily. If you look at the 4 hour breaking structure, come back up. I needed this sell.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
This is not a weekly order block though, but I'll be selling it.
I will be too.
The pip counts are ridiculous. So if
Both
you listen
ways.
to if you listen to the guys from those calls, right? If you had got into this at this bearish order block and you just traded this one candle, you could have collected a massive amount of pips. Even if you didn't get the whole thing, you know, even one candle would have paid you, right? If you traded one candle. If you get a bearish order block or a bullish order block and it's going with the trend, you just trade the next candle. And you get paid, you know, as long as you're going with the direction of the trend. So if you know that this is a daily order block that says we're selling, all you have to do is probably catch a bearish order block after midnight or at midnight. You just wait for the bearish order block and you can trade that 4-hour candle, and you can set your alarm for 4 hours after that and close your trade at that 4 hours if you want to. So there's different strategies that work for different people. Maybe that strategy is the one that you need for you know, for yourself or whatnot. Maybe that will help you. So you see this bullish order block. If you would trade this 4-hour candle, you'd be in drawdown at at the end of the first 4 hours. But you would see that it already tapped in, and you just have to wait the second 4 hours, and you could have taken a profit here. So it would have taken you 8 hours to get paid. You know, and if you would have been like me, maybe you would have set your stop loss somewhere down here, and this next candle would have paid you too. But you just have to figure out what's going to work for you as a trader, because everybody is not going to be able to trade the way I trade. You know, everybody's not going to be able to trade the way that somebody else trades. So you have to figure out what works for you as a trader. You know, in my opinion, whenever I see a high, you know, a low, a high, and a lower low, and this creates a lower high, I'm expecting the next lower low. So I can take a sell at any point during here, and I can hold my sell until it breaks this low, because that's what the market already showed me. Everybody is not going to be comfortable, you know, with the same style of trading. So you're going to have to do whatever works for you as a trader. But for me, this sets up perfectly for me to collect. It's going to go up a little bit. Let's just say it goes up to somewhere in this wick, and I trade it to this level. That's 315 pips. All I have to do is wait for it to get there. It's going to get there. You know, this is the order block. It's going to push down. So all I have to do is wait. That could be my one trade for the entire week. And 315 pips is going to give me whatever percentage I want. If I want 50%, I can get it in 300 pips. But my point is, all you have
Todd, sorry, go ahead.
All you have to do is identify the trade that you want to take as a trader, and you have to monitor the pair for the movement that you're looking for. All right. Sometimes it's not going to go as you plan, so you can't take the trade. So maybe that ruins the first part of your week, and you have to wait for another trade setup. It doesn't really matter. It's just you have to manage the trades that you're looking for. And you have to be disciplined enough to say, okay, it didn't do what I thought. I'm not going to take the trade. GMA. Now, what did you say, Selena?
You may have said it and I missed it. So on the 4 hour with the expansion at the top, so what direction? So like, I think that it may buy up before it sells down? I didn't
It
hear what
is
you
gonna
said
buy
about
it.
it.
It is gonna buy
Okay.
it. But I mean, I don't
Okay.
have to tell anybody that, you know. This is what I would like for people to start doing. You see the daily order block that says buy. It already tapped into your order block. On the 4 hour, I also see a bullish order block. I don't have
Exactly.
to tell anybody what the pair is going to
Well,
do.
we know it's a natural hedge, but
Hold
I'm
on,
just
hold on. I shouldn't have to tell anybody that this pair is going to go up first. That's comes like with the individual diagnosing their trade, right? Take whether you buy it up or not, you know, I would buy it up, but whether you do it or not, that's a personal decision. But maybe it buys up for 20 pips and it starts selling. You have to be prepared for that as well. Chances are this is going to happen in the London session. Who all can stay up that late, you know, to buy it up? Maybe it's not in your benefit to buy it because you'll be asleep when it starts to sell.
The only one that can stay up is Prince, because the rest of y'all is old as dirt.
But I don't know what works for you as a trader. Maybe you just need to set a sell stop below this order block. I don't know what works for you. There are 1,000 different ways to skin a cat. I've showed everybody entry methods into trades with order blocks. You know, with this, you can use the daily order block. And
Well, I mean, I know it's gonna sell. I was just asking you.
well, I know, but I'm just making a point. I'm just making a point. However you decide to enter this, you have to be cool with it as a trader, and then you have to just manage your trade. Some people might get up and say, hey, man, this is going to trade and it's going to sell pretty deep, so I'm going to make this pip count. You know, you just have to kind of be present for whatever trade that you are tracking, and you know, and then execute the trade, and then, you know, collect your money and close out. Wait for the next move next week. Any other questions?
Texas did this last year, only to give up the go.
There's no defense, no go.
They're letting last year.
It was a lot better this
Texas
year.
is like
Look at
45,
you.
41.
Look at you. Questions? Anywho, all right. What are this week's OBs? I know CAD Chef.
You cut me.
Oh, you waiting for me to give you that? Hold on.
No, Kim, I would just wait for you to give it to me.
Give me that.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I was multitasking.
I'm home, Kim. I'm home.
Okay.
That could be dangerous.
So this week is AN is a bearish order block. You know, if you click that button up top, it'll put them in alphabetical order for you.
Which button? This one?
Click on symbol. The word symbol. The word symbol.
I don't see the word symbol. Oh,
Click on it.
oh, AUD Chef.
No, AN.
I don't
You
have
don't
it.
have it.
So,
It's an against the trend.
is it? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Oh, man. All right. Nothing like a counter trend trade to get you jacked up. I ain't trading this one.
I mean, it's not my favorite. It's just a weekly order block.
Yeah, but it's a counter trend trade. So
I mean, yeah, but it's,
if you get in this trade, probably gonna get road graded at some point.
It only came back to touch that moving out.
Let me see, this pullback right here is probably about 78 right here. Yeah, buddy. So we'll see, but there's no way I'd test this trade. Maybe it does reject, like if it creates a lower high, then I would sell it at that point. But if this high gets broken,
You already have one lower high.
hell to the no. But
You have one lower.
well, I understand that. This is what created the order block, that lower high. But it was just going back to retest at this level. So
I wouldn't trade either now.
the only way I'm trading this is if we break that high. Y'all see that? Or if it creates a lower high, if it creates a lower high, then I'm cool. In fact, I can put an alert right here.
Rocking on.
Sean, I'm gonna need you to stop singing. Okay.
Who, Sean?
Uh-huh.
That was more of a preach than a singing, than me singing anyway. How y'all preachers do on Sunday.
my preacher don't do that.
Now to break the we gonna fight. Let me quit.
Okay, what's next?
Cat chef. If you wanted to delete out the symbols off, you just right click on one of them and it would delete them off of all of them.
I like this for a buy. This is gonna be a good trade. Got that swing low. You got that swing low.
Did it give us the 79? Pullback.
I like this trade.
I like it too.
Oh yeah, this is gonna give us over 200 pips. Let me see where I would look to. Let me break this on the 2 hour.
Cold in the street.
Maybe it comes way down here, maybe not.
I think it's coming back to moving average. Like a decent ratio.
Yeah, but you got this imbalance down higher.
Where? Oh, way down there.
I don't know that to go that far though.
I don't either.
Ty, why your symbol section so weird?
Well, it might go right there. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's only a 30 pip pullback. I can see it going here. Any of you peanut gallery clowns Got anything to say about that?
Go back to the 4 hour.
Oh, wow.
What were we looking at? I mean, on the 2 hour. Well, I don't even look at the 2 hour anymore because I got ate up that day. And you was like, why you didn't look at the 4 hours? So I just stick to the 4 hour.
Oh,
But
that's you.
that's why I did it. Huh?
Yeah. So I think there's an imbalance right here. This is probably, I mean, where I would look to get an entry. I like this trade because the price of oil is going up.
Todd, did we lose you? Are you talking?
No, I was watching football, but you guys have any questions over this?
I did, but you didn't go to it, so it's okay.
What questions did you have?
I asked you to go to the 2 hour because I thought what you saw on the 2 hour, just I can look later.
You thought what I saw in the 2 hour? What?
I couldn't remember what you saw on the 2 hour, but that's fine. I can
I
go
saw
into
an imbalance. You see the imbalance?
Yeah, I thought I saw something else. Okay, we're good. I saw the imbalance, but I thought I saw something else too.
You thought you saw something else?
Oh, I do see the extent. So okay, I feel okay, it's gonna sell down there on the 2 hour. That's only 30 some pips.
Yep.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. This don't give you okay.
Tara, can you feel the expansion, the low to the high? Is it 61%, 61.8?
Where
Where
this pullback?
yeah.
It's close to it.
Okay.
This is gonna be a good trade.
Mm-hmm.
Can you like zoom out so I can see where you're taking it to?
So there are a number of spots. I would probably target one of these higher time frame OBs. Let me delete this. There's an 8 hour here.
Okay.
I think it's probably going to end up breaking this high. Oil prices aren't going to go down, folks.
I don't think it's going to go down, but I think it's going to just pull back to the expansion before going all the way up there. But that's just
pull back
that's,
to what expansion? This expansion, or you mean down?
no, right there to the left. The green, all the green candles.
Well, obviously, you mean like this expansion?
Or it goes all the way up. That's what I'm saying.
It's going to come down and then go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's why the entry is down. This would be a good.
So what I was saying is, I would be Ken would be waiting for either it to come back to the expansion because it's in the middle of that high and low, right? It's in the middle.
You mean
so
this high and low?
Yeah,
it's going to come to this order block and go up. It's not coming down here. It's not going to create a lower low to go higher. It's going to come down and tap into that order block, and it's going to push.
Okay.
The same way the original
And
one.
I don't think it's going lower than that. I'm just saying, I feel like it's going to pull. It's in the middle, so I won't be trading until it breaks the high.
Of this
So-
high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you can do that. But those people who want all the pips will get in when it pulls back here.
Mm-hmm.
It's if you look at these, this is the same version of what you're gonna get over here. It's gonna pull and it's gonna push. So if you can get this initial push up, or you can wait until it pulls back like this again before it goes high. So, it's showing you that it's gonna go up. I'm gonna get in to go up.
Okay.
You have chalk right here. For those of you who like chalk.
That's Kenya's baby, that chalky chalk chalk.
I was just saying, I see it, and that's not, we don't have the same TP, Todd. I think you and Kim are actually saying the same thing, but at different times. Like, it's gonna go up, then it's gonna come down, then it's gonna go up again, it's gonna come down. Like, we all know how the market moves, but
Exactly.
I like that TP right there.
This is your daily order. This is where the trade is going to go. This is your daily order block above this. So maybe it goes to this level, pulls back a little bit before it goes higher, but this is your order block. This price is going to push to. So it just, it depends on how long you can hold the trade, or whatever, how long you desire or until you reach your desired goal. But the pip count will be there. You have all these different stops here. You can take profit. What's the next one? Chef JPY?
Yeah.
This donkey do of a trade. So it didn't quite make the weekly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's the one I think I needed to take off.
We won't put it on there, but it's still in the middle of the sale where I had it selling. These things take forever, man. And the pip count is always crummy. What's the next one?
Chef JPY. Oh, that was Chef JPY. Sorry. EuroCAD. No, EuroCAD was a previous, if you want to look at it, because that's really the last one. But EuroCAD had a previous week bullish OB. It didn't tap into. So it should
bullish?
Yeah, for the weekly.
So maybe it comes down, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, maybe. But it's supposed to buy up.
Yeah, I think it will. This is so close to a retest.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I had it selling. It never came down. The imbalance is right here.
Mm-hmm. So it could come to the end of where you're, well, it may start buying up because they're bullish or
But I think this buy-up is just going to close this imbalance. I like these euro pairs to sell versus the Canadian dollar because of what happened with the gas, or with the
oil.
The oil. So let me see. See, on the monthly, you got the retest of this,
Bullish or bearish order block.
that, but the trend line too, you know,
Mhm.
the moving average. So I'm not trading this, but I like the euro to sell. The rest of the euro are selling too. EC, EJ. I definitely think the CAD chef is the easiest trade, but I like this. I like this pair to sell, honestly. I know I had this buying from this level, but I would kind of I would anticipate it selling. I think we tapped into our I think the retracement went as high as it's going to go.
Okay.
So, you know, let's recap a little bit. Cash Chef, to me, looks like the no-brainer.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I
The
think
GN.
I think GN, if on the shorter time frame, is a easy 300 pips. There's a lot of news with the USD pair. If you guys are trading USDs or if you're trading the indice, I think that those are going to be greatly affected, you know, by all of the US news coming this week. I would really expect for the indices to keep dropping based off of the various news reports that we have come out. We're kind of at a level right now. If we break below this level, I think we will find our way down here to the 26.3. I'm really a fan of the indices dropping down to these lows, you know, and maybe even the 17 grand range, you know, because this 17,000 area is kind of I think where we should be without all that money being printed. I think as the Fed manipulates and tinkers with the money policy, it's going to drive all that money out of those indices. So don't be surprised if we just keep pushing down. Like it persists. Like the entire year, we just keep falling down. We fell a great deal, like probably like 30%. As a matter of fact, let me put the fib on it. So over 40% we're down from the high of the market in December. We're down 40%. The next level, it will be right in the middle of the golden zone of your fib. So maybe we drop to that level and get a bounce, but I still like us to push down closer to the 78.6. And then, you know, depending on how bad things get, even further. You guys have any questions? Comments? Y'all sure are quiet, boy. We're breaking some significant levels. I think the NASDAQ got a long way to drop, boy. Any questions?
Not right
No.
now. Maybe later.
All right, good folks.
Oh, somebody said, oh, I don't know what they meant by monthly. Well, thank you, Todd. Happy trading, everybody.
Yeah, everybody, hopefully everybody will be profitable or have a profitable week this week. You know, I think the market is setting up nice for us to collect decent pips. Be patient, wait for your setups.
Agreed.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Monk.
Bye.
All right, y'all. Have a